Hello and welcome to another episode of Astres and Stars. In this series dedicated to my Messier challenge, my goal is to photograph all 110 objects in Charles Messier's catalogue while sharing every step of the journey, the equipment I used, the image acquisition process, the processing workflow, and the knowledge I gained along the way. Today, we're taking a closer look at M106, a beautiful spiral galaxy located in the constellation Canes Venatici. At first glance, it looks like many other spiral galaxies, but beneath its familiar appearance lies an active galaxy containing a supermassive black hole and unusual spiral arms that don't fit the classical models seen in most spiral galaxies. Let's find out why M106 is such a fascinating target and what you need to know to photograph it. M106 is an intermediate barred spiral galaxy located in the constellation Canes Venatici. It lies approximately 23.5 million light years from Earth and spans about 135,000 light years across, making it slightly larger than our own Milky Way. Discovered in 1781 by Pierre Messier, it was added to the Messier catalogue many years later because it was not included in Charles Messier's original publication. M106 is best known for its active galactic nucleus, powered by a supermassive black hole, as well as its so-called anomalous spiral arms. Although these structures are invisible in visible light, they become apparent at other wavelengths, such as radio waves and X-rays, where they reveal energetic processes occurring near the galaxy's core. Observation of M106 have also allowed astronomers to obtain one of the most accurate galaxy distance measurements ever made by studying water masers orbiting its central black hole. M106 is an excellent target for astrophotography. Its dark dust lanes, bright central core, and graceful spiral arms reveal an impressive amount of detail as integration time increases. Another advantage is that the field surrounding M106 is filled with tiny background galaxies. While many of them are barely noticeable at first, they gradually become visible in images with several hours of exposure, adding remarkable depth to the final image. Unfortunately, with only 20 minutes, these are not visible. This makes M106 an outstanding target for anyone looking to improve their image processing skills while producing a photograph rich in fine details. For this image, I used the equipment listed in the information sheet that I'll share with you later in this video. I should mention that I image from a Bortle 7 or 8 location. If you're not familiar with the Bortle scale, it's a measure of light pollution that ranges from a class 1, representing exceptionally dark skies, to class 9, which corresponds to heavily light polluted urban skies. As always, I document every imaging session in a Google Sheet database to keep track of all the important information, including the telescope, the camera, the mount, the filter used, the number of exposure, the total integration time, and the software used during image processing. This allows me to compare my results over the years and continuously improve my techniques. For this image, I used my Celestron 8 SE equipped with a dew shield mounted on an HEQ5 equatorial mount. The camera was an ASI 533 MC and I used an SV Boni UHC filter. I captured 10 exposures of 120 seconds each for a total integration time of 20 minutes. Here's what the stacked image looked like before processing. The processing for this image was intentionally kept simple. After calibrating and stacking the image in serial using dark flats and bias frames, I continued processing with three free applications, Cyril, Graxpert, and GIMP, to improve contrast, remove gradient, and bring out the details within the galaxy. Since the main goal of this series is to introduce the object in the Messier catalog, I won't go through every processing step here. If you're interested in image processing, I've created a separate video dedicated entirely to calibration and post-processing, which you'll find a link in the description below. This video uses M106 as the example. Every object teaches you something new. M106 reminded me that the galaxy can reveal far more details than first meets the eye. In a single exposure, you mainly see its bright core and overall shape, but as integration time passes, the dust lanes become more pronounced, the spiral arms gain definition, and countless tiny background galaxies should begin to appear. Like most galaxies, M106 really benefits from several hours of integration time. Unfortunately, my total integration for this image was only 20 minutes, whereas I estimate that 6 to 8 hours would be needed to truly reveal everything this galaxy has to offer. Even so, after only 20 minutes of exposure, the bright galactic core, parts of the spiral structure, and several fine details are already visible. I can only imagine how spectacular this image will become once I dedicate several hours of imaging to it. If you'd like to photograph M106 yourself, here are a few suggestions. Choose a moonless night whenever possible. Accumulate several hours of exposure time to reveal the galaxy's faint outer structures. Make sure your focus is as precise as possible. Capture high-quality calibration frames and take your time during processing to preserve the spiral arm details while keeping image noise under control. Although it requires several hours of integration to reach its full potential, M106 remains an excellent target for amateur astrophotographers. Here's the complete information sheet for this imaging session. It includes the object's main characteristics, the acquisition settings, the equipment I used, and useful information if you'd like to photograph it yourself. I also plan to keep this information sheet up to date. Every time I revisit M106, I'll publish an updated version down below so that you can follow the evolution of my results over the years. In conclusion, I hope that you enjoyed this introduction to M106. This galaxy has tremendous potential and certainly deserves multiple nights of imaging. While I'm happy with this first attempt, I already plan to come back and collect many more hours of data to reveal additional details in the spiral arms and countless background galaxies. If you're enjoying the Messier challenge, don't forget to leave a comment and subscribe so you can follow the project's progress. Feel free to suggest objects you'd like to see featured in future videos. I can't promise I'll image them right away, but I'd love to hear your ideas. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you soon for the next object in the Messier challenge. Until then, I wish you clear skies.